Well, I really liked this today. I liked the way we played. I thought you could feel us in all three phases. We were humming, and guys were running, hitting the way we want to. It was a really physical game, and it was good to see the offense be able to go down the field and put some points on the board, and the defense to slow them down. Other than the turnovers that screwed us up, we really had a really solid football game. You know, anytime we can go out and run the ball for a bundle, we had 160 or something, and take care of the football like Geno did, throwing it 20 for 27, you know, really efficient stuff, and then play defense to complement that. We know that we're going to be good on teams, so it just fits together really well. To do it really 2 weeks in a row, a little bit even we made more progress in this game. I think all around. It feels good to our guys. They can feel it. They can feel their defense. They can feel what they're doing and how they fit together. And it's this is what can happen, you know, when you start moving. So we're really excited about it and looking forward to getting it going again next week.
What can you tell us about DK Metcalf?
He came down on his knee in an odd way. The X-ray showed nothing there, but we were going to have to take him back and get him tested and checked out with MRIs and all that stuff to make sure. So we'll have to wait and see. I can't tell you. Sorry.
Coach Carroll, can you talk about your defense coming up that big stop after the turnover in the first quarter?
Yeah, that was really important. It was a really important message. You know, that was a big stop. And we stopped them on fourth down 3 out of 4. We did 4 out of 5 last week, you know, and that's a statement that our guys have made. We did it. You go back to the first game of the year when we were first putting it together, and we did it a number of times in that game as well. Guys coming through. And you know, when the number's called, they got to make something happen, just exactly what we need, and they've been able to do that. And so there was these few weeks in between from the first game to the last 2 weeks that we just weren't hitting it right. And we made some adjustments. Clint did a great job with the staff, and they've reached the players. The players are on board and in a way that's giving us a chance to really move forward and continue to get better. We have a long ways to go, and we got a lot of improvement we can still make. So that's an exciting thing for a coach.
What was that sideline like when Kenneth Walker took it up to the side?
Oh, man. I was looking to see. Somebody was hollering about there might have been a flag or something. So I didn't get to enjoy it quite as much as I will. But the guys were nuts about it. It just looked so cool. I mean, he just came right to us. Really, I think it was Disley and Noah laid a great combination block to get the thing sprung, and out he went. I don't think that anybody touched him, you know. He certainly has big play ability. You can see the speed that he has. It wasn't even in doubt. And it's really exciting to see that happen.
Say about this team that you're up 17-0, the Chargers come back, 2 quick touchdowns, 3-point game, and for them to respond the way they did. And then
we just kept doing it. Really, the drive of the game was after the 10-minute drive from when we were backed up. You know, they had done something, and then we came right back and got rolling and just hung on to the football and took it on down, got a field goal. You know, knocking 10 minutes off the clock. That's offense working together with defense, and that was really timely, and it just showed that we have the ability to do some really cool things. So I'm fired up about us.
Issues from the first few weeks are behind you now.
Mm-hmm. I do. I really do. And with still all kinds of improvement out there. Ryan Neal showed up really well today. Chenna had a terrific game. Chenna was really an inspirational part of this prep and this week, and you know, coming back against his own guys. It was great that he was able to have a good game also. He cramped up, so he's okay. Those guys showed up really, really obviously, and so there's a bunch of guys who made plays today. It was pretty fun.
You guys were pumped up, or you were pumped up about being tied for first place last week. Now you're in sole possession right now.
I didn't. Nobody told me that before we started. The meetings in there, I would have been going nuts about that, 'cause that's fun too. That's good. 7 weeks in, look where we are.
Coach Carroll, can you talk about the points of the pressure that your defense was able to put on Justin today, and how much did it affect?
Yeah. You know, they were 5 out of 15 on third down. You know, and this is a good club and a good thrower. He had their catchers were playing. You know, it's a really nice job. the way it worked out today, and it was rush and coverage working together. He held the football some. That gave us a chance to get the pressure on him, and there was a couple great rushes. Taylor had a great rush. You know, knocked the ball out and had a nice little return and all that, which was fun. It's you can see it fitting together the way it needs to.
Immediately, Pete, that DK Metcalf was out for the game. What was the immediate report, or what did he report?
Well, he did something to his knee. His knee wasn't feeling right, and he had landed funny, and that's kind of all I know about it right now. I'm thrilled that there was nothing on the X-rays. We've had one test. We got to get another test. When we get back, the MRI thing will show.
Was it on the pass to the sideline on the goal line?
Oh yeah, it was the one you went up for in the end zone.
What was it like to see Marquise step up, especially
Thank
with
you.
DK?
Thank you.
And then,
I'm really excited for Marquise. He came to us kind of late and had a great camp with us, and then got kind of hampered a little bit, but showed great stuff. He's so explosive. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he's still really, really fast, and it shows on the field, and he gives you a real boost, and you can see it. And he had a couple terrific touchdowns today. Had a nice catch last week as well. So he's, if DK's going to take a little bit to get back, he'll jump into, a role where we really will feel confident using him. He had a lot of fun playing today. It was really, it was exciting to see him help us out so much.
Has been an unsung quarterback, it seems, most of his career. What you're getting out of him? Are you, how pleasantly pleased, surprised are you at all?
Well,
Geno?
this is Geno. At the other end of his career, he's had all those years behind him, and because he's such a good guy and he's such a great competitor, he studied his butt off to understand the game better and better. He's playing like a real pro. He gets it. He can see it. It's not too fast for him. He can make all the checks, all the adjustments. You saw him so many times use the clock all the way down to the nub to get us in the right play and to get the protection right. Working with Austin Blythe and then he's got a marvelous mechanical ability. He can throw the ball as well as anybody. He can throw it hard. He can throw it. He can take touch, throws and take advantage of those. I didn't see what our third down numbers were today, but he's just been really good in tough situations and made some great throws. Tyler made a couple of terrific plays. Those guys are really hooking up. They've been hooking up all year, and you can see it. But it happened again today. A couple really just fantastic third down conversions for us. So there's no restrictions on Geno. He can do whatever we can think of, and he's different than he was. And you can put a label on somebody for what he was, and then you miss the whole chance to understand this guy. This guy is a different guy. He's experienced. He's physically fit. He's having a blast. He's living in an elevation of poise with the way he's handling it. It's perfect. It's perfect for the moment, and so I was thrilled and to see it happen, and couldn't happen to a better guy.
Everybody's going to talk about Walker's long touchdown run, but how much is it helping the offense schedule the hidden yardage that he's picking up?
Yeah, he really did have some terrific runs. He had a great 3-yard run one time. He got caught in the backfield. He's just got a ton of ability. He's really a natural football player. There is nothing he can't do. There's nothing he can't do. He can catch it. He can run it. He can break the big plays. He can run short yardage. He can run off tackle. He can run, around the edge like you saw him on the big play. He's a terrific draft pick. I mean, he's a terrific guy to add to our football team, and he's doing it.
What did you see from Tyler playing with the bum hamstring today?
He played fantastic. We spotted him and tried to take care of him throughout the game. He made it through fine. You might miss the extraordinary catch he made on the low ball, and it just inches off the ground for a conversion. He made another one in a different situation. He's an incredible player, and he did it again today. It wasn't a lot of 7 catches for 45 yards, but they were so important in the situations he made his plays.
What do you really point to the difference in the defense the last 2 weeks?
We didn't go where everybody was saying we were going. We just went where we had a real clear vision of what we could build, and we've stayed with it. And we had to tweak some stuff. We had to change some things that we were doing and to fit the people and their strengths. The players embraced it, and there's no looking back now. There's no looking back. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep getting better and learn how to play with each other. That's really important. And utilize the scheme and the coaches and the coaches utilizing the players and their strengths. That's all that it's blending. And so, sorry it wasn't faster. We tried, but it just took a while.
Nick Ballore and Phil Haynes, how are they doing?
Both those guys were checked out for concussions. So I don't know what to tell you other than that. They're kept out. Let me say this. There was Philip was designated to be taken out from upstairs, which was great because we didn't see the hit, but they saw it. We did at the time. We didn't know what they were doing because he played another play after that, and I think he played another play, and that might not be right, but they told us, that's awesome because they brought him out. He did need to be taken out of the game, so that's the system working for you, and it's a great job by the people in the booth.
Anything else?
Bert, got any questions, Bert, before you choke up there? Okay.